Welcome back, Rico Moneybags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Today we're going to talk about our good boy Myro. We're going to do some price predictions, technical analysis at the end of the video on DeFi and CeFi. So make sure you guys watch to the end. But let's go over the latest and greatest on the X page first. Let's go over some articles. Check out the overall sentiment of the community on CoinMarketCap. Make sure we do our due diligence. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Leave some bullish comments down below on Myro. You guys got the analytics going crazy and YouTube pushing these videos very hard. This is going to take a village. We are that village, and we got a good boy named Myro. Also tap in with me at the Moneybags Mansion down below, where we'll be hosting AMAs and whatnot like that. But let's start off at the X page, right? You already know. So you guys know what's up. Let's get over here and make sure we like and retweet everything. This is where we start to make some noise, where we get trending on X page. You know, the more the merrier. Let's get to the top really quick. And I've been seeing my videos being retweeted on here, so this is just epic, right? We're pushing really hard. Make sure you guys like and retweet everything going on. We're gonna go over that article just in a bit, but let's make sure we get caught up with everything on the X page. I still can't believe how early we are to Myro. We are super early on Myro. This is a $1 billion project all day, all night. Do not miss out on this one, or you guys, this is one of those scenarios that buy now, cry later. And yes, we're doing some technical analysis. I see my guy Dr. DeFi, big shout out to him. Let him know Rico Moneybags said what's up. Also follow me at Rico Moneybags. So we'll talk about the prices, right? We have been doing the technicals. We talked about how we could have broke above. We'll see where we're at in just a bit. Make sure you guys stay tuned. But let's start off right here. Let's get to what's going on Myro right now, because we can check the community sentiment, which I think is important. We can go over an article as this loads up, but we can see the whole community super bullish on Myro. Everyone in BTC keeps talking about this God candle. What Myro to go fetch us one? Will Myro go fetch us one? This is the good boy Myro. Myro is definitely going to fetch us one of those God candles. That is definitely going to happen 110%. The chart's not loading up, but we're going to do the charts even on CeFi, on BYDFi, on the CeFi things, because we do have a link for you guys down below for BYDFi, where you guys can tap in and make sure you guys do not miss out on what's going on with Myro on BYDFi, and you guys can help support the channel. We'll talk about the support and resistance on Myro on CeFi as well. But right here, checking out the sentiment for the community, Myro, time to buy, weekend dip, and see. We already knew that there was going to be somewhat of a dip, a buying opportunity. We got to say this, get the cliche out the way, not financial advice. But when we've seen BTC prices dipping, people might be taking profits to load up on some BTC. And, you know, this is the channel where we talk about accumulating as much BTC as you can, but we also want to accumulate this good boy Myro as well, because those who have missed SHIB, or if you're new and you haven't heard about what happened with SHIB or what happened with Doge or what happened with Pepe, you guys are lucky, because this is going to be one of those that's going to tell a lot of stories for a lot of people. So I'm bullish on Myro. Binance coming. If you're bullish on Myro, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure the bell notification is lit. I'm dropping videos on Myro back to back, and this is before all the big influencers are jumping on this right now. This is a $1 billion project. We're going to see a big influx of influencers when we hit that $1 billion project. Right now we're cruising at a $2 million or $200 million market cap, and we're going to go to that Billy. We're going to the Billy. Hashtag $1 billion MC down below, or $1 billion market cap. Myro, buy the dip. It's the last chance before the next leg up. This is for sure. We are going to go to that 30 cents. That's that next spot, and we talked about it on the channel, right? That's that $300 million market cap. That's going to be that next section. We're at 213, but we talked about that on the channel, coming up here and testing, and we did do that. So we did test that prior over here, but now we're working our way down, and we found a support already. We're consolidating. So is the rest of the markets. This is not something that's just unique to Myro, but Myro, what is unique to Myro is the hype that's going on around it. You know, seeing Myro trending everywhere nonstop, and it's going to continue to trend. The more you guys help, not only on my YouTube videos, but any YouTube videos coming out, I want this Myro community to be just like this good boy Myro and go crazy on these things, because we're going to push right back up, and we can see this happening right before our eyes, right? We're on the 2-hour chart, go down to the 1-hour chart. We can see that consolidation, and we're going to dive deeper into the price, but let's go ahead and continue. We're checking the sentiment. This is how I check things out. You know, I'm pumped up about Myro. We still got Binance to go. We still got some heavy hitters to go, but at least a lot of people are recognizing us, and this is going to continue to grow. It's going to keep going and keep pushing, because it takes a whole village, and we got one heck of a village right here ready for Myro. Myro price predictions. This is exactly what we're going to check out right now. And since it's there, let's just go ahead and dive right into it, right? So Myro price predictions, as Myro starts trending on social media, what does this do? So we have been trending on social media. We're trending. I can see it in my YouTube analytics. YouTube is recommending the video so much because almost all my Myro videos have over 100 likes. We're going crazy. So let's try to get this video to over 100 likes as well. Make the YouTube algorithm work for our Myro bags, and keep pushing on articles, all the X posts that is coming out from the team, and just keep rocking with the community as a whole. But we got Myro, the cryptocurrency in question, has witnessed a modest uptick in its valuation. The price of Myro currently sits at 24. We know that it's pulled back with trading activity over the last 24 hours, 78 million in trading volume. People are going to pay attention to that. The currency has appreciated by 1.65% within this period. It is standing at the 230 mark price on the rankings as far as that goes. And right here we see some all-time highs that we're talking about. So let's check this out. We got in the technical realm, Myro has established its pivot point at that 22. Let me know down in the comments if you watched the last video. We talked about this exact zone right here, this 22 cents zone, pushing to get past that 25 zone, because we know that the $1.50 or $1.50, $2, all those marks are psychological barriers. Same thing as 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, and 30 cents, and so forth. And it continues like that. All right. So traders have identified immediate resistance at that 25.97. It's always going to play with you, give or take, to make sure you guys can't get it exactly. But I'm letting you guys know right here on the channel how it works. All right. So with subsequent hurdles at the 27.84 and at 29, which is going to be that next psychological barrier, getting over that 30 cents mark, going to 35 cents. Conversely, the support framework is presently solidified at the 19.95. I'm holding right above that 20 cents, with further potential support at the 18 and 16. All these things could happen, but all these things, of course, for somebody like me bullish on Myro, or somebody like you who's bullish on this good boy, that is a buying opportunity, because we're looking at the $1 billion picture right now. This is the $1 billion question. Is it going to hit the $1 billion market cap? I believe it is. Now, we are doing support, we are doing resistance, but this is to educate people along the way to help identify how these charts work on support and resistance, where to load up. So you are loading up, on the support levels, and you feel happy, and you can tell your friends about this, as you can see your gains going up every time you're doing, a nice trade, a Mark the Stewart trade, I like to joke around and call. But let's go ahead and continue. So we got this. The relative strength index RSI stands at 58, indicating neither overbought nor oversold state, which provides room for potential price action in either direction. So we can see that the price can go up and down nonetheless. This is happening in the overall market with Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything that's going on. So that's just what we gotta, kind of see what's going on. Let's go down to the 30-minute chart, zoom out a little bit. The chart did get erased, but that's no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and put the horizontal line. We can see that right away. Prior resistance becoming future support, right? Let's identify that, draw this chart up. We did have it drawn up before, but it did erase. But it's no big deal, because it always presents itself pretty easily with this support and resistance, unless you know kind of what area we're working in as far as things going with price action, right? And what ranges we're in. So let's go ahead and mark this chart up really quick. Get this marked up so we can see where we're going, right? Got to know where you're coming from to know where you're going. So we're coming from over here. We're rocking up to these prices around that 22, 490. You guys seen that? I'm just throwing that on there because it kind of just tells on itself. We got the support level that we lost. Now it's just like prior resistance is future support. Future support can become a resistance as well. What goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. What is just leaving just showed up, and what just showed up is now leaving. So keep that in mind. Now we're consolidating, moving to the right. We're going to go test that 22 cents zone to go towards that 24.8, going towards that 25 cents to go break towards that 30 cents, which we will do, which is that $300 million market cap. Now, checking things out over here, what the chart did hold up on the DeFi side of things, we can see these exact zones like we talked about on the channel before, that 22.51, exactly what they did an article on. Maybe they watched my channel, maybe they saw the video, because we are shaking up YouTube with the amount of likes, the amount of engagement that we're having. And after every video I post, an X post, make sure you guys engage with that as well. Tap in with me on the Money Bags Mansion. I'm posting videos about Myro in there where you guys can engage and let people know that we're bullish on there and we got a strong community. So we're pushing above to get that 22.5, and we can see that that's a resistance currently right now as the markets are pulling back. But you know, these are all buying opportunities if you ask me, and we will be doing another how to buy video. That video is doing fantastic. People are learning how to buy Myro, how to load up. But we're gonna do another one where I'm gonna do a giveaway, but make sure that you're tapped in with me on the BYD5 link that I have down below. Make an account through BYD5 because I'll be sending it to your exchange address, either USDT so you can buy Myro or Myro itself. But you got to be tapped in the Money Bags Mansion, and you have to have a BYD5 account. So right now we're trading sideways, we're moving to the right, and we're gonna be pushing above that 22 zone to go back towards that 27, pushing towards that $300 million market cap. And I can see Myro the dog doing that. Again, we'll most likely see a break above, more consolidation, and then going right back up to go test that 27. These are the current prices, but Myro is that $1 billion project all day. Let me know down below if you guys feel this is true. I know that we have this opportunity, and considering that we get this chance with the prices moving back, with, you know, ETF not going as crazy as everybody thought, but maybe the prices are not going as crazy as everybody thought, but the exposure to the retail investors is active right now. I got neighbors talking about Bitcoin now, when a couple months ago they were talking about it like if I was talking about something from a different planet or something. And now, because it's in the news, I kind of use that to even gauge how much retail investors, how many of the 95%, the normies, are now spilling over into asking questions about Bitcoin. Like, hey, I know that you talked about me Bitcoin, now it's on the news, can I know more about it? And this is something that's going to continue to happen with this exposure of this Bitcoin ETF further in the future, ETH ETF. And why will Sol not potentially have that exposure as an ETF, having the cell phone, having, you know, one of the fastest blockchains out there? So this is all potential that could happen. And then you talk about that exposure spilling over into Myro. We can see this into a couple billion, 5 billion, chasing to go, you know, chase Doge and chase Shiba. This could do that, considering that it's so fresh, it's so ready to go, and this community is ready to see this. We got a new influx of investors that haven't got a taste of the Shiba taste, haven't got a taste of the Doge or the Pepe or nothing like that. So we got people ready. If you guys want to know what it looks like, if you guys want to know what it feels like, it's going to be this good boy Myro. Continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is.